So the White House says Antifa is, quote, a militarist anarchist enterprise that explicitly calls for the overthrow of the United States government, law enforcement authorities, and our system of law. And the wild part? They say that with a straight face, all while ignoring the people that are really trying to overthrow democracy right in front of our faces. So let's break that down, right? Let's break down the whole thing. They said Antifa, which literally means anti-fascist, wants to overthrow the government. But fascism is when a government becomes authoritarian, controls dissent, and punishes resistance. So if you're anti-fascist and the government calls you a terrorist, that says more about the government than it does you. This isn't about safety, it's about optics. It's the same playbook they used during COINTELPRO. Take movements for justice and rebrand them as violent, unhinged, or anti-American. They did it to the Black Panthers. They did it to anti-war protesters. And now they're doing it to anyone who refuses to smile while this country slides straight into authoritarianism. Because labeling resistance as terrorism is how power protects itself. So here's what fascism really looks like. It's not flags and dictators in other countries. It's banning books about race and gender. It's punishing teachers for telling the truth. It's threatening journalists, criminalizing protest, and calling that law and order. That's fascism right here, right now. And the people fighting against that, they're the ones the White House just called a terror threat. They want you to believe that fascism only exists in history books. But fascism evolves, just like anything else. It learns your language, wears your flag, and calls itself patriotic. And every time someone fights back, this country finds a new word for them. Radical, agitator, domestic extremist. It's not new, it is branding. The White House says that Antifa is a militarist anarchist enterprise that wants to destroy America. But what's more dangerous? The people fighting fascism, or the people so comfortable with it they're labeling anti-fascism as a crime? Because if being against fascism makes you a threat to the system, then maybe it's time to ask what kind of system we're living in.